30,000 euros. That's how much Amit can save on health insurance in his first 5 years here in Germany. And almost no broker tells him about it, because there is a third health insurance option in Germany. Not just public or private, a third one, designed exactly for expats who aren't sure they will stay forever. I'm Mr. Martin from Neo Direct, and today I will show you the mess. No sales pitch, just numbers. At Neo Direct, I work almost exclusively with Indian professionals coming to Germany. And this third option is something I see clients overlook every single week. Today's I'm not here to push you into the private health insurance, I'm here to show you a path. So you know it exists, because the worst feeling is finding out about a smart option after it's too late. If you come to Germany from a non-European country, you have 3 health insurance options, not 2. Option 1, GKV, the public system, income-based, the default for the most people. The option 2, PKV, the classic private health insurance, a long-term contract for people who plan to stay in Germany for good. Option 3, the Expat Tariff. This is what almost no one talks about. And important, the Expat Tariff is not the same as an expat incoming insurance. They sound very similar. They are completely different products. Incoming insurance is for short stays, a few months, and the Expat Tariff I'm talking about today is a full PKV style coverage, but designed for people who only plan to stay in Germany for a limited time. So who is this third option for? It's for someone like Amit. Came from India, got a great job offer in Germany, maybe with a blue card, maybe a temporary residence permit. He's not sure he will stay forever, don't know. Will he go back after some years? Will he move to another country? If you don't know the answer, the Expat Tariff might be the smartest financial decision you make this year. Because the main goal for most Indian professionals when they arrive is simple: earn good money, support the family back home, save aggressively, see how German feels. And many take a loan in the first years. They furnish the apartment, to buy a car, to pay the deposit. No, here's a question. If you are already talking or taking a loan, wouldn't it make sense to also save where you can? Let's do the math. Simple and clean. The public health insurance GKV starting in January 2026, including long-term care insurance, is around 1,300 euros a month total. Yes, split with the employer, but still 1,300 euros leaving the system every month. An Expat Tariff with 500 euros deductible a year, around 300 euros a month total. You heard the right. Yeah, 1,000 euros less a month. Now, half of that is the employer's share, so the personal saving is around 500 euros a month for Amit in this case. 500 euros a month, 12 times a year, 5 years, so that's 30,000 euros. 30,000 euros sitting in Amit's pocket instead of disappearing into the German health system. And the employer saves another 30,000 euros Amit couldn't potentially negotiate as part of his salaries package. But that's a different conversation. Here's another scenario most expats don't know about. Amit has a wife, 2 kids. They came with him. He can put the entire family into the Expat Tariff, wife, children, all covered, and even with the whole family is insured. The total cost is still lower than the GKV would be just for him, with the family co-insured for free. Wait, doesn't GKV cover the family for free? Yes, but you pay the maximum contribution either way, and you get the legal minimum coverage for the whole family. With the Expat Tariff, each person gets private level coverage, free choice of doctor, 2-bed hospital room, proper dental, and still cheaper. This isn't only about saving money, it's about asking the right question. If you ever leave Germany again, does it really make sense to pay the maximum contributions for a minimum coverage? So what does the expat tariff actually covers. Because if it is cheap, there must be a catch, right? Not really. The benefits are surprisingly strong. Free choice of doctor, you decide who treat you. No referral doctor needed. 2-based hospital room, not a 6-bed ward. Sick pay, you can secure at least 150 euros a day, 4,500 euros a month if you are too sick to work. Dental treatment, dental cleaning, and even dental replacement. All covered at a good level. Worldwide coverage in many variants, so if Amit travels back to India, he's still insured. The 500 euros deductible, okay, honestly, for a healthy 30-something, that's nothing compared to what you save. So here's why the expat tariff is so much cheaper than the regular PKV. The regular PKV builds up something called Altersrückstellung, old age savings. By law, the insurers must put aside at least 10% of your premium or up to 20% of your premium for the retirement phase. The expat tariff doesn't build those reserves because it's designed for people who won't stay until retirement. And that's exactly the point. If Amit goes back to India in 5 years, he would never choose or use German old age reserves anyway. So instead of prepaying retirement in Germany, that may never happen, he keeps the money and uses it himself. 30,000 euros to invest or send home, or buying property in India, or build his own private pension. His choice. But there is one thing you need to understand, and it's the same reason I'm making this video now. Starting January 2027, the Versicherungspflichtgrenze in Germany goes up sharply by 300 euros a month extra on that of your regular increase. That brings threshold truly to 84,500 euros a year. And in the years after 2027, further sharp increases will follow. Why? Because the government wants to keep high earners in the public system. They are losing too many at the moment, so they make it harder to switch out. The political logic is clear, step by step, quietly, not too aggressively in one single year, but steadily. So if you are earning above the threshold today and you want to even consider the expat tariff or full PKV, you might want to look at this decision now, not next year. Because next year, with the same salary, the door might already be closed. No, the expat tariff isn't perfect for everyone. Sometimes the deductible is too high, sometimes the worldwide coverage isn't strong enough, sometimes you actually do plan to stay in Germany long term. In that case, we look at the real full PKV and everything. The numbers are interesting. One of the best PKV tariffs on the German market, with everything included from Allianz, costs around 900 euros a month for someone like Amit. Still a big saving compared to 1,300 euros at GKV and one of the top tariffs. You get 4 monthly premiums back per year as reimbursement if you stay healthy. That brings the effective costs down even more. But this is a long-term decision with long-term consequences, not something to choose because it's the cheapest way this year. So now let me kill a few myths I hear from my Indian clients every single week. Myth number 1. PKV unfordable is old age. False. If you pick the right insurer, the right tariff, the legally mandated old age reserves are designed to keep your premium stable. Myth number 2. If you get sick, PKV gets more expensive. Also false. Your premium does not increase because you used your insurance. That's not how it works in Germany. Your health status only matters with you enter the contract. Myth number 3. You can never switch back. Particularly true, switching back is hard. That's why this is a long-term decision. And that's why having a broker who shows you all options, not just 3 matters. So let me summarize. Honestly, if you are an Indian professional, new to Germany, not sure how long you will stay, earning above the threshold, the expat tariff deserves at least a 30-minute conversation. 30,000 euros over 5 years, that's not a small amount. That's a down payment for a house in India. That's for your kids. That's a head start on your wealth. And if the expat tariff turns out not to fit your situation, fine. Then we'll look at the GKV with a proper top-up or a full PKV with the right structure. But please, at last, run the mess. Before 2027, rules close the door for everyone. What actually advise many clients not to switch when it doesn't make sense. So, this is not about pushing you anywhere. Some clients don't care about saving money. They want the absolute best medical care that Germany has to offer, sometimes even with worldwide coverage. That is also a valid reason to look at PKV. In another video, I will break down exactly how big the real difference between tariffs is on a net basis with all the small details. But that would go beyond today. If you want me to calculate your personal situation, your age, your family, your plans, book a free call with one of my experts. Link in the description. No sales pitch, no pressure, just your numbers and the 3 options. So you can decide with clarity, not based on rumors from your colleagues. If the video opened your eyes to something new, share it with one Indian colleague who just arrived here in Germany. Stay healthy. See you in one of my next videos. Bye.